is Optimistic Chris. First day, Atlantic Ocean. Last day, Pacific Ocean. Here I go, 3,500 miles plus my friends. Hello. Join me along the way on Soulmate Cyclists. Thank you. Me and my bike. This is going to be fun. Good morning, Soulmate Cyclist friends. Well, today there is just a little bit of anxiety coursing through my veins. Today is going to be a long day. I'm headed from Gillette to a little town, a little town that is just over 70 miles from here, 74 miles with no services in between. I am loaded down with fluids. I've got about 180 fluid ounces of Gatorade and water, ice water, and it's all wrapped up in my towel and in my shorts and packed under clothes and just in an effort to keep things cold. I am sent packing this morning by my Warm Showers hosts, Jim and Beth, who I gotta tell, oh my God, you know, you've heard me talk about Warm Showers before, and it is without a doubt, could not do it without people like those two people. They fed me dinner last night, beer, red wine. I left this morning with a hearty breakfast of eggs and bacon and raspberries and toast and blueberries and juice, and you know, it is just an absolute gift to people like me, and I truly appreciate it, as I know all long-distance bicyclists do. I will try to keep you attuned of what's going on through the day as I make my way along, subject obviously to reception. Yeah, have a great day, everybody. Bye. So I'm just north of Gillette, Wyoming, on Highway 14, and just behind me, if you can see it through the haze of the smoke of the fires from out west, is one of 16 surface coal mines in this area. And my understanding is that over the years the coal seam has gotten deeper into the ground, and what they do is they take away the topsoil, put it into huge big trucks, and then they loop around and backfill the hole where they've already dug the coal from. If I can just spin my camera around here, excuse the traffic, you can see that there is a big hole in the ground right there, and that could be where they're backfilling from the mine behind me now to the one in front. I can see coal seams over in that direction, down below the surface of the ground. So, you know, my impression yesterday that this is an industrial area came to fruition with conversations with my host last night. My dad was a coal miner, was on the coal face when he was 16 back home in England. So dark, he said you couldn't see a guy 4 feet away from you. So, but he was underground, deep down. So coal mining family, coal mining town. Here it is again, but on the surface. This is that hole in the ground that was on the other side of the road I just spoke about. And I cannot see the bottom, but I can tell you that I just saw like a condor or a turkey buzzard or something like that circling around right in the thermals inside the hole. Very cool. Done, 51 to go. Headwind. So as I've made my way up this long hill, not very steep but very long with a headwind, and looking around, I've realized that, you know, there are probably more power poles in this state than there are people. At this little intersection, they go off in every direction, and I bet if I stood here and took the time to count them, there would be hundreds of them. And how many houses can I see? Maybe 5. So I am in the middle of nowhere here. I am 37 miles northwest of Gillette. If you want to check it on a map, there's this really tiny little place called Spotted Horse, and there is the Spotted Horse behind me, and this was going to be my resupply place. There's nothing out here, and it was about halfway, and then I saw a sign down the road and it said burgers, great burgers, and I thought, you know what, to hell with it, I'm going to treat myself to a burger. Maybe I get a chance to sit inside, air conditioning. I get to the place and there's a sign on the door, closed until Thursday. And today, my friends, is Wednesday. I did gently open the door, and a woman quickly ran to the door with her mask on, and she's like, no, we're not open. And I'm like, really? I just wanted her to see my bike and my helmet and maybe have sympathy for me, and she goes, COVID. So I took a couple of steps back and she promptly locked the door and battened down the hatches. So maybe it's a good thing. I think I'm going to, there is some shade here, so I am going to eat some of my own food, if they'll let me, and finish off the other 35 miles to my destination for the day. Disappointing. I was looking forward to a burger. You are never too old to make your dreams come true if you're willing to be creative. I just spent a little bit of time chatting with a married couple who are riding their bikes across country. She's in her late 70s, he's in his early 80s, and it's been on his bucket list to ride across the country for about 20 years. And for various reasons, it kept getting put off. And then they found out that he had Parkinson's disease. So it kind of moved it a little bit to the center of the priority list, so to speak. And how did they solve the problem? Oh my God, they solved it as a team. They are both riding e-bikes. And please don't criticize e-bikes. E-bikes are getting people out on 2 wheels. And then their kids have kicked in. So they have a supported van, which is manned by their kids. Their kids fly in. They have a 10-day stint in the Sprinter van with all the food and the cold drinks, while mum and dad ride 70, 80, 90 plus miles a day. And then the kids, after their 10-day stint, they fly back and another one of the kids comes in. How cool is that, to help your parents, to help anybody for that matter, but especially to help your parents accomplish a dream that's been so big and so long. I am just so impressed with the kids and mum and dad. Gotta love e-bikes. If you've not tried one, get your booty on an e-bike and try them out. You won't regret it, I promise you. Have a good day, everybody. that was a fun night, I gotta tell ya. I stayed last night at a place called Sage Creek Ranch, which I found through Boondockers. Linda's also on Harvest Host and Hip Camp, and potentially on Warm Showers. And she is 2.3 miles back off of a pretty hard-packed gravel road here. But I gotta tell you, the views are absolutely delightful. So I know if you're a biker at the end of your day and you're on the Peaks, Parks and Prairies route, that 2.3 miles on a gravel road is kind of like, oh, do I have to, really? Yeah, really. The ride out in the morning is spectacular. Linda runs an alpaca farm. She's got horses, she's got peacocks, she's got pigs, she's got chickens, and a herd of over 90 alpaca that are out roaming the range and stuff like that. And she's absolutely delightful. She's got a little store that she sells stuff made out of the alpaca wool, and it was just a fantastic stop. As I mentioned, she does Boondockers Welcome and Harvest Host. There was another couple there with their 4 kids who were absolutely delightful. They fed me dinner, they fed me breakfast. Again, how lucky am I? If you like what you have seen here today, join me again on my ride across America at Soulmate Cyclists, where I post almost daily on Facebook and Instagram, and then these weekly videos on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe, feel free to share and ring the bell. Be well and be safe, my friends.